Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, the transport management game where it's our job to help small towns grow into bustling cities. Last episode we worked over here at Looneyville and we managed to convert Looneyville into quite a decent sized town. We doubled the population in fact, and now Looneyville actually has 273 residents. We do have a lot of room for improvement here with the materials that we can get to Looneyville, so at some point today we'll try to increase the supply coming here. But what I was thinking we could do today is actually start to get some aeroplanes online. So I was thinking what we could do is if I just turn on industries, that might make things a little bit easier for you guys to see. I want to start working on getting brick set up over here in Yerevan. And then I thought maybe we could get an airport set up and actually fly bricks all the way down here to Karachi. And while we're at it, Karachi needs bread and, well, food. And there's a lot of other towns that need food, like Hanoi and Newport, and they're really far away from each other. So the other thing I was thinking about doing, once I've set up this brick plane line over here, is to actually get this food plant set up and running, because there's loads of farms here that can feed into this food processing plant, and then from there we can, well, we'll probably be able to truck food into Newport, or we might be able to just get it back onto this train line. I'm not sure the best way. I think probably a simple truck line here would be the best for Newport, but we could set up an airport right here that will actually fly bread all the way up to Almaty and all the way down to Karachi. So I think that's a really good goal for us this episode. Oh, and even to oh no, Hanoi doesn't need bread. Hanoi's just got a processing plant up there. I thought we were going to be able to do that as well then. So that's going to mean we've got a lot of work to do this episode. So let's get into it. Let's first of all start by setting up some stations over here and some lines. I'm not sure whether we should look to truck this in or train this into Yerevan's construction materials plant. I think it probably justifies a train because it's quite a distance to cover. No, do you know what? Let's keep it simple. I'm going to set up a really simple road network that's going to get there very, very quickly, because I'm going to do it like literally straight there. I'll come back after I've set that up. Alright, so I've set up this road network here, just a really simple one. It just goes from both of the quarries into the construction materials plant. And I've set up stations at each of them, and then I've also set up a stop around about here to get bricks into Yerevan. So let's get those lines set up first, and then we'll start working on the aeroplanes. So we're going to make a new line, and this line is going to be L Yerevan stone to construction materials. Let's just say bricks. It's easier. Easier to spell. Stone to bricks. We're going to say number 1. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly copy and paste this, because we're going to make another line then. And that line we're going to call number 2. So exactly the same line, but number 2. So for line 1, it's literally just going to go from here up to there. And then for line 2, same thing. We're going to go from there up to there. And this one we're going to be picking up stone, and this one we're going to be unloading stone, and same at this one here. So we're going to be picking up stone, then unloading stone. Okay, and then we're going to need one more line that goes from bricks into Yerevan itself, and we're going to call that L Yerevan bricks. There we go. So that should just about cover that, and then we're going to say from this stop we're going to pick up bricks, and from this stop, well, we're just going to be unloading, so that's fine. Okay, I've purposely left the amounts blank for these because I don't want to have trucks waiting around. I just want them to take the resources they have available to them and basically get moving as quickly as possible. I found that that's just the most not efficient way to do it, but just quickest way to get the line set up, because I can tweak them later, and that is the plan. So let's get some trucks on that line, and then we'll find out, well, we'll tweak it a little bit, and then we'll get the aeroplane set up. But where is Now, I should have a building here. Maybe I haven't got it open. I should have a depot. There we go. It's right there. So that's really close. We're going to buy some vehicles, and we have got a load of vehicles available to us now because it's 1940, and all of these cars are starting to sort of go faster, carry more, that sort of thing. So what actually carries the most material right now, I think it's probably going to be the Opel Blitz, the tarpaulin one in particular, because these can carry stone. They can carry 14. Oh, maybe I could get... Okay, so I think it's actually going to be... We're going to need these Opel Blitz dump trucks on the stone lines, and then we're going to need the tarpaulin trucks just to deliver the bricks into Yerevan itself. So if we get, let's say, 20 of these, and we'll put 10 on each line. Okay, so that's... Can I just like click and... I wish I could click and drag. Is there a way to just click and drag? There's really not. What if I do like shift? Oh, I can do this. Oh my gosh, that's way quicker. If I hold shift and press left click, it just highlights all of them. Okay, perfect. So 10 vehicles selected. I'm going to put those onto Yerevan Stone to Bricks 1. And then the other 10 are going to go on Yerevan Stone to Bricks 2. Now we're going to buy some more vehicles. I'm going to buy... How many bricks does Yerevan actually need? 81, quite a few, so we're going to need at least, if each truck can carry 12, well, let's just say 8 trucks. Probably 7 trucks, like 6 or 7 trucks, isn't it? So if we buy 8 to be safe, just to be safe, I don't trust my maths. There we go, we'll buy those. We'll put those on the Yerevan Bricks line. And then we're just going to play this out and watch this go, ultimately. So while I wait for the first lot of trucks to get to their destination, and let's turn trucks back on, this one. While I wait for them to get to their destinations, I'm going to, well, just sit here, really. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. This line has been running for a little while now, and it's not really very efficient because, unfortunately, we've only got one town set up to receive bricks so far. But that's going to change very soon because we're going to get an airport set up. While I was waiting there, I tweaked a couple of lines, and I'm going to need to... I actually removed one whole line from here. I'm going to need to go around and continuously tweak lines between cuts this episode just to get everything sort of squeaky clean. But I'm not too concerned because I've got plenty of money to play with, so it's not like the end of the world. However, something I do need to get set up pretty quickly, and definitely before we get the aeroplane set up, is the food line, because this farm is about to go out of business, is about to close down. We don't want that to happen because we want all 4 of these farms to feed into this food processing plant, because this one plant is going to provide food to every single town that needs food. Also, on top of that, because we're doing such a good job of providing Yerevan with bricks, we now actually have an additional 2 needs for Yerevan, which is for food and for machines. So I can actually at some point get machines coming up here as well from the machine factory, wherever that's gone. Where was that gone? From here. So that's probably going to be a train ride in, I'd imagine. Or I could even, again, I could get an airport set up here and just literally fly it over. I'm not sure how cost efficient that would be. Anyway, but back to what's important right now, and that is the food processing plant down here. I've set up a bunch of stations. I've upgraded the roads, so we're basically just good to go and get lines set up as soon as possible. So we're going to get 4 lines set up, and we're going to call these lines L for lorry, obviously. So we'll say L, Yerevan. Let's call it grain, I suppose. Yeah, grain. Grain 1. And then we'll copy that. Oh, we won't copy that, because that's... There we go. We'll copy this. And then we'll just paste that onto each of the lines. And then we'll call that 2. This one we'll call 3. And then this one we'll call 4. Okay, now I've just got to go looking for them. There we go. So there's the first one. All right, so this first line, I guess we'll get set up going from this farm right here all the way over to there. So there's line 1, and you're going to be picking up grain and then dropping off grain. And we are actually going to do full loads, because one thing I've realized is the inefficiency of not saying full load here is actually quite ridiculous. So we are going to require full loads for these lines. Yerevan Grain 2 is going to go from this farm to the food processing plant. And again, we're going to do full loads. And we're going to be picking up grain. We're going to be dropping off grain. And number 3, we're going to add a station. We're going to go from this station to that station. And full load. Grain. Drop off grain. It's very clicky, this. Very click heavy. And last station is this one right here. And again, with the grain. Now, I know this may seem like overkill, but I assure you it is going to be necessary by the time we get to a point where we're literally flying grain, well, food, all around this this country of ours. All right, now I just need to get some trucks moving there. What's the closest truck stop? I'm going to assume it's going to be that one up there. No, where is it? Oh, this one. Here we go. Buy vehicles, and what vehicle is going to be best for grain? This, oh yeah, the dump truck. The dump truck again should be quite good for grain. So we'll buy, for right now, I'm going to buy 5 for each line. So we'll do 20. And if we click on that one and then drag that down to there, that's 5. So we'll put that on Yerevan Grain 1, wherever that is. There we go. And then we'll do that again. Yerevan Grain 2. Yerevan Grain 3. And finally, Yerevan Grain 4. Okay, so now we've got grain going to the food processing plant. So that is it was just a relief because I couldn't have this closed down. We really needed this to continue running. And now we've got that set up, we can start thinking about also getting food literally trucked into Newport and to Yerevan because they're right next to it. But we need to get an airport set up, probably here and there. I wonder actually if we're getting an airport set up at Yerevan, because we're going to need one for the materials construction. The construction materials, I should say. We're going to need an airport somewhere around here anyway. So we could even truck in food to the airport while we're trucking it into Yerevan to save us setting up 2 airports. But I think it might just be more efficient to have an airport set up here anyway, because where are we going to need to get to? Almaty and to Karachi. And who knows when else is going to require food in the future as well. So I guess we'll forget about that for now though, because next on the list is to set up an airport at Yerevan for the construction materials, because I want to get those down to Karachi. So let's do that now. Now, this is our first time playing with airports, so we're going to want a cargo airport and a small one at that. I'm not sure the best place to put this. Oh, that's only 9 million. Hang on, what if I get a road? Sorry, this is my first time setting one of these up in a very long time, so bear with me. If I get a road that runs like this, will that have any impact on this airport? If I do that now, and I need to do shift to get the micro steps. That's 11 million, but it's connected, more importantly. Let's do that. Okay. And the airports are going to take off. The airplanes are going to take off into a mountain, but we'll live with that. Okay, so now we've got that airport over there. We need an airport down in Karachi to actually receive these bricks. So let's do an airport here. It's kind of a waste of this factory here, but the only way to get stone down here is to aeroplane it, and I may as well just aeroplane it straight from the bricks. So for this building, I think we're going to do this. It'll have to be just outside of town. Oh gosh, maybe this side of town even. I could just do it like right here, couldn't I? Where does it connect over? Oh, it connects there. Okay, let's see. So we could potentially have it here, and then we can have it, we'll just have a truck stop, run trucks into town. Yes, we'll do that. Okay, so we've got 2 airports set up. So that set up, now I'm going to need a truck stop to get just the stuff from the planes into the destination that they need to go. So let's get a really simple truck stop set up around about here. There we go. And then we'll get a truck stop set up here. There we go. So it's literally just going to unload. It's going to unload all the bricks into here, and then we're going to cart them to there. So that's fine. Really simple. Let's quickly make that a line. So, no, I don't want to edit that one. I want to do a new one from there to there. And this is just going to be called bricks delivery, I think. L. How do you spell Karachi? K-A-R-A-C-H-I. Bricks. Pick up bricks. And then we're going to unload everything. Okay. We'll say wait for a full load again. Okay, so that's in a pretty good position. Now we need to set up the actual aeroplane line. So if we do new line, add new line, from there down to here. Oh, wow, look at that. It does like a figure 8. I like it. Okay. So that line is set up. We'll call that P for plane, maybe, or A for aeroplane. I'll do P for plane because I'm probably not going to want to see our aeroplane lines very often, and A would put them at the top of the list. So P for plane and Karachi bricks. Okay, I think I might start color coding my lines soon as well. So we're going to load up on bricks, and then we're going to unload on bricks, and we're going to wait for a full load. And now we just need to find an aeroplane that can that can take bricks. So let's see. So if I do that and click buy vehicle, oh, look at all of these planes. Right, cargo. How much cargo can these guys actually carry? So that can do. Oh, is top speed going to be important here as well? Only 10 capacity. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. That really is crazy. Oh look, the Junker can carry people as well. That's interesting. Okay, so I might get I think I'm going to just get the fastest I can get, which is the Douglas C-49 Skytrain. It has a capacity of 10, which isn't very good. Is this a small plane? It must be. Originally developed for the use in the Second World War, thousands of C-47s were converted for civilian use at the end of the war. Some of them are still in use today. Oh wow, that's actually... I quite like that. That's really good. I'm going to get like maybe 2 or 3 of these. Hey hell, why not 4? 7 million? Why not? We'll get 4, and I'm just going to put them all on this line. Why not? It's not gonna cause any problems, I don't think. Oh, here it comes. Oh, this is great. Are we gonna start having bricks build up here now? I hope so. Consumers. Karachi, come on. There's no bricks building up. That could become an issue. We do definitely need bricks if we want this line to work. Okay, look, we've got a problem here. What are these waiting for? These are waiting for bricks. That tells me that we probably don't need as many of these as we used to. Oh wait, I know what it is. I need to get... I set up this line, but I didn't actually put any vehicles on it. Let's buy some... Oh, I've got a new... Oh my gosh, I've just bought a Douglas, and now there's a new Doug. Okay, well, we'll look at that in due time. So that can load 10. What can this load? 12. So we'll go with this. And we'll get, I think, just maybe like... Well, if each plane can load up on 10, we're only going to really need like 1, maybe 2 of these. So I'll just buy 1 for now. And now if I go... Yeah, there we go. And then we'll put that onto L for lorry and Karachi bricks. Right, so now I'm hoping this should start loading up bricks. Please tell me it's going to start loading up bricks. What if I just speed up time a whole bunch? Oh, yep, Karachi. Yes. So that's got nothing on it yet, but it's about to. So there's hopefully we're going to start seeing some bricks getting loaded in here. Yes, okay, so we've got our first brick. Okay, well, first of all, these plane rides are going to be terribly inefficient. I'm going to go on manage vehicle, though, because what was that new Douglas plane that we just got? So for cargo... Oh, no, this is still going to be the best. So that's loading up. I'm going to keep that up on screen because I want to just find out how much we make off it. But we are absolutely... like hemorrhaging money right now, really hemorrhaging money. So these flights have really got to be worth it. They really need to be worth it, otherwise I've just lost us a whole bunch of money. But I just feel like that distance is so far that really a plane is probably the only way to do it. I wonder how much we're going to make off this. I hope it's like loads. Please be loads. Have we got to wait for it to actually get into the station? I think we might need to. Oh my gosh, I'm praying. Pray with me. How much? I didn't see it, but it is now making a profit. I didn't see how much it made. Did you see how much it made? I don't know, but it must have been about 500,000 per trip. Is this full? Oh, this one's full. Oh yeah, because that one's waiting to take off until this one lands. Oh, I know why. It's because we can't see this. Income, costs. There we go. How much are we going to make? 662,000 per flight. Okay, I'm hoping that's going to be enough for us to maintain this line. Oh yeah, look how many bricks are waiting here now. Perfect. So this should be going faster as well. Should be producing more because we've got more consumers. Yeah, it is. And we're getting 100% transport, which is great. How fast is the stone coming in now? Overview. We've still got stone being stored. We should just see a fast... Basically, this station should now just be moving a lot faster. And we shouldn't have as many queues at the stone places. So at the quarries, that guy's almost done. The queue is going down. What about the other quarry? There's still a small queue here. So we may need to adjust the vehicles here in a little while. Okay, I'm going to let this sort of run out for a little bit. And I just want to see... Oh, wow, we are making a ton of money. Let's have a look at our line overview real quick. And let's just see where we stand with this. So I want to look at all of our lines. Let's look at what's making us the most money and the least. And I want to look at just everything. Okay, the Slinky passenger line is making us the most money. That's making us like 4 million, which is amazing. Land Harbour Crude is making us 1.7. Land Harbour Tools is making us 1.3. Land Harbour Plankster Tools, 1.1. This is just all fantastic. Oh, this line's doing really good. This is in sort of the top 10. Oh, at some point it gets... Oh, yeah, it's doing really good. We could probably even up this. I'm just hoping that we can get some bigger planes soon. I might need to put in a large airport rather than a small airport even to facilitate the larger planes. What's losing us the most money? Tools and machines to Looneyville is losing us money. Is that just because it's such a long distance? It could be, because it's full. Oh, it's full. I wonder if we need a greater capacity on this line, because it is absolutely rammed. Let's check the station. The station should be down here at Land Harbour. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we need like a second train. Or just a larger train. I'm thinking even just a second train. Yeah. So, now for that though, I'm going to need to configure this. I'm going to need to add in a line. Well, not add in a line, just add in a bit more of that. And then we're going to need... I had to delete the depot. But we can now replace it. So that's fine. We'll put that there. Oh, we've got a Bristol freighter. I'll try that soon. We might change our aeroplanes very soon. It's all... Oh, I just realised I've had that on max speed. I don't want that. I want to get... Where's Looneyville? This one. Manage vehicles. Let's double. First of all, actually, let's click on that and let's edit it. And let's see if we've got any better cargo capacity now. So it's a box car we need. These have... no, that's the same box car. Okay, so there's not much more we can do about that. What I'm going to do is just double this, I think. Because we just need to transport more. Could I add more? What locomotives do we have? Right now we're on the Russian Class S, which goes 71 miles per hour and has a tractive effort of 140 newtons, kilonewtons, and power of 116. I think that's still going to be the best, to be honest. Right, so that tells me I just need to double this. So I'm going to duplicate it. And now we're just going to have, basically, 2 trains on this line. All right, so the aeroplanes are doing well for us, I think. And we did just have some new planes come through. So let's go up to here. Let's actually, yeah, click on that one. Click on that. Manage vehicles. Let's see if we can replace these. Cargo. So right now we've got these. They've got a capacity of 10. Yeah, and this has a capacity of 14. And the top speed is higher. Emissions is higher. What's the... oh, is that going to be worth it? That might be worth it. I'm just going to do it because the more we can get there, the better. There we go. Up the capacity. Perfect. Yeah, because we've got a load building up, actually. So we really do need to up the capacity there. Yerevan is getting skyscrapers, guys. Amazing. This city is growing really well. Guys, I've just had a little bit of a revelation, right? So at the moment, we're using the Russian Class S locomotives, and they do go up to 71 miles per hour. But what I'm finding is, obviously, my box carts only go up to 50 miles per hour. So there's 20 miles per hour going unused for a start. But along with that, the power is not very great. So what I'm finding is taking a long time to get up to that 50 miles per hour. So what I'm considering is switching over to the Russian Class FD, which has a top speed of 53. But the benefit of this one is it's got 3,000 horsepower, which is just way more than the Russian Class S, even way more than the SU. So I'm thinking, yeah, maybe switch over to that because, well, it's just going to be more efficient, I think. So I'm literally going to click on... I'm going to find all of my train lines. And I'm not sure what the passenger cars go up to, though. So for anything that has a box car, so like the tools to Slinky Ceres, for example, I'm going to manage this and I'm actually going to edit it. And I'm going to change the locomotive for this one. And basically, I'll be able to add more carts to it because the power is better. But I also think it'll get up to top speed much quicker. So if I modify it, yeah, ultimately, I think it should just get to speed way quicker than they have been. But the one I'm most concerned about is the Looneyville tunes because that's taking ages to get up to speed. So I want to do that to both of them. So we're going to edit these and we're just going to get rid of that. And we're going to add that to that one, add that to that one. And we're going to modify. And now I'm going to just quickly try to spot one if I can. Where's that to? It's coming out of a tunnel. Probably by here? Is it? Is it there? It is. Yeah, and look, it's already going 50 miles per hour. So this was really struggling to get up to speed, and now it's just doing 50 straight away. So that's fantastic. How's Looneyville doing? Well, let's see. Better. We need to up this number quite significantly, though. So if we go to Land Harbour, there's probably a bunch of tools waiting for them there again. Yep. And that's Slinky Ceres. Okay, so here's the Looneyville ones. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to, again, I'm going to click on these. I'm going to edit the vehicles. I'm going to add a bunch of extra box cars on as well. So cargo, box cars, just a bunch, like literally loads. Yeah, that should do. And then same for this one. I don't know how many I've got. How many have I got? Capacity, there. That's going to cost a fortune. Let's just see how it looks. It's probably going to be massive. Yeah, look how big it is now. Is it even going to fit in the station? I don't know. It may not even fit, which actually could be a problem. So we might need to address this very quickly. But I'm thinking that should be able to carry like all of the tools that are waiting here, because I've just had enough of the build-up as well. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay, should be okay. Yeah, that's okay. Oh my gosh, it's so tight. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together though. So yeah, so we're literally just max capacity here. I've even had to add on one of these to increase the capacity, and still it's just not touching the sides. Okay, so how much has that taken? Hopefully all of them. Yeah, look, it's almost all of them. Amazing. And also, it does just turn around just in time for this signal, which is great as well. Yep, it's maxed out on those. So it should start going soon. So this, just for your reference, really, this was going at about 37 miles per hour, basically most of the way along the track. And it does look like it's taking a little while to get up to speed. Maybe I've overdone it slightly. Maybe I've overdone it just slightly with this. Oh no, we're getting there though. So if we can get to, by the time we get to here, if we're above 37, I'm happy. So let's wait. So we're at 34 now, 35, 36, 37. Oh, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. So yeah, so because it was doing 37 all the way along. So now it's going to get up to 50 quite quickly, and it's going to stay at 50 the whole way. Superb. Brilliant. Okay, where's the other one? There's the other one. Are these two going to crash? That is something we need to consider. No, they shouldn't. We should be fine. I do want to... Oh, look at the steam being left by this. It's working so hard. But it's up to 49 miles an hour. So and now it's up to 50. So it's at top speed now. The other one just wasn't getting to top speed. So this should be delivering it a lot quicker. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I do just want to see now how much this is going to cost. This is going to earn us when it gets to the station. And I'll then have a look at the line once it's done that a couple of times. So I'll be back soon. I'll let you know. I'll give you an update of everything. So far, our earnings are pretty horrendous. But we'll see. Who knows? Hopefully this should really solve our problems. Alright, it's just coming into the station now, and I hope it's going to earn us a lot of money, because currently it's at 3 million of a loss this year alone. So fingers crossed we'll earn a big profit. 7.36 million. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Insane. Absolutely insane. Amazing. So I'm hoping now that's going to really start growing quite quickly. Oh, this is just fantastic. Look at our earnings down there. 25 million they were just at. Let's slow this down. It's going too quick. Oh, and now Looneyville demands goods and fuel. So, oh, that's great, because Hanoi needs goods and fuel. So there's two towns over here on the right side that need fuel. We got fuel being produced there, so we could literally just train it straight into both of those. And the goods... the goods factory is literally right there. So again, same thing. That's really good. Okay, guys. Well, I think that's a fantastic place to leave this episode. So just to recap what we've done, we've set up a stone and bricks line over here. We've put in our very first airport, and we've just tweaked a couple of the lines, and we've added in an extra train over here to Looneyville. And Looneyville is now looking great. So it's actually gained 23 residents in the last sort of 2 minutes, which is fantastic. We're now at 80% and 60% on the tools and machines, which is just a massive improvement on where we were. And we also set up just a little tiny line down here in Karachi. And I think we may need another car for this, actually, because we've got this truck here. I'm guessing this line is doing very well. It is. But I just think we could probably add to it. So let's just double that vehicle while we're here. There we go. We'll get 2 going on that line. That should still be producing us good money. And yeah, all going really good. Oh, this now needs more. Everything. The demand for everything is just going through the roof. I love how tools and machines again. Okay, well, for their tools, I think I could use this local factory here. Steel, though. Steel is the issue, and the only steel mill close by is up there. So that's a no-go. So I'm going to have to, again, get another line set up down here for tools and machines. Everywhere wants tools and machines. I don't have enough places producing it. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We've got a whole bunch of stuff done. Please give me some suggestions in the comment section. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you all very much for watching. Goodbye.